South Dakota also had their home opener over the weekend with a Big Sky Missouri Valley Challenge game, welcoming in an old NCC rival to the Dakota Dome, the Bears of Northern Colorado. They're tied up at 14 after a punch-for-punch first quarter that saw just 2 punts. Looked like we'd have a shootout on our hands. Surprising considering how good USD's defense was a week prior, but second and third quarter, the Coyote defense answers the call, holds Northern Colorado scoreless in each of those 2 frames. Philip Powell with the pick right there. Meanwhile, the offense did their thing too. Austin Simmons, 21 of 26 in the first half, 342 yards and 3 touchdowns. Rookie mode on Madden. Yes, let me reiterate, that was only the first half, but you guys know what they say. Offense wins games, defense wins championships. But for Saturday, I'm just going to say Austin Simmons wins at life. Are we sure Chris Strevler graduated? 31 of 40 on the day for 462 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 542 yards of total offense by himself. Northern Colorado gets within 6, but right here, Simmons says, I got it. 43-28 Yotes the final. Here's what Bob Nielsen told me after the win.
It was a gritty team that was going to play all 60 minutes. They get within 6 late in the fourth quarter. What did it take to put them away?
Well, we needed a touchdown drive, which, we got. We didn't play great in the second half. We didn't adjust very well to some things they did different. We'll have to, take a look at how we can do that better. But really proud. They're a good football team. A lot of seniors. They played well today, and we played well enough to win.
Well, Austin Simmons has put up 2 big games and 2 big environments so far. How would you evaluate his play through his first 2 collegiate starts?
Well, I told people early on, I think he's the guy that's going to keep getting better every week. And I think he got better from last week to this week. And hopefully he just keeps getting better as we move forward.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congrats on the win.
All right, joined now by Jay Ellison, play-by-play for USD. And of course, Jay, we were at the game on Saturday. The storyline, Austin Simmons named FCS National Player of the Week already for his performance. Are you surprised that he is this good this early?
Well, I don't think surprised. I mean, we knew he was an incredible athlete. We knew he had this big-time arm, but we also knew he just needed some game reps because we hadn't seen him play a whole lot to this point in his career. Excellent work here by Ted Schlafke, the offensive coordinator. Puts him in the best situations to build confidence. Short passes, don't always have to make a ton of reads, and all of a sudden he gets comfortable quickly and has the confidence to throw it downfield a little bit more. And I think this is just a sign of things to come. I think we're just scratching the surface with number 3 here. I think he's going to have a big-time year, and nobody's going to forget about Chris Strevler, obviously, but they're going to really enjoy watching this guy play this year and beyond.
He's definitely been impressive, fun to watch. But on the other side of the ball, the Coyote defense, so impressive at K-State, just fantastic. They come out this game, first quarter iffy, second and third quarter fantastic. Fourth quarter iffy, so should fans be concerned?
I don't think so. I mean, you have to remember that the majority of this group is still pretty inexperienced overall. So you've got to expect it to be a bit of a roller coaster ride at times here. We saw that play out at Kansas State and again this week against Northern Colorado. The good news is there's been flashes where Coyote fans have been able to see that the potential is there for this to be a very good defense. And Northern Colorado wasn't able to get much of anything done. As you mentioned earlier, Kelly, in that second and third quarter, they did all their damage in a relatively short amount of time. So at this point, it's just about creating consistency for USD, minimizing those bumps in the road, staying hungry for 60 minutes. If and when they put all that together, then this Coyote defense is going to be awfully tough to deal with.
And it has to be. I mean, the road does not get any easier this weekend, heading out to Utah, Weber State, one of only 2 top 25 FCS matchups in the nation this week. So what can they build off of from that game against Northern Colorado? But at the same time, what do they have to change?
Well, you obviously would love to see Austin Simmons keep doing what he's done.
Yeah.
But USD struggled pretty mightily in the run game against Northern Colorado. They didn't run it very well against Kansas State either, but they didn't try all that much either. So take away Simmons 80 yards on the ground, and the Coyotes mustered just 93 yards on 33 carries Saturday against the Bears. That's not going to get it done, particularly against a team as talented as Weber State. The Wildcats' front seven is really, really good. So they're going to have to execute a lot better if they want to get things done this week on the ground. Interested to see, too, how the Wildcats approach this game defensively. Do they play more coverage, force the Yotes to prove they can run the ball? It's not really their style, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's the method that they approach this game with. Additionally, USD is going to have to play 60 minutes of offense here. They struggled in the second half of both of their games thus far. Can't afford to have that happen again. Home opener for Weber State. They're going to be extra fired up, so you know USD is going to have their A game in this one.
All right, great stuff. Thank you so much, Jay.
You bet.
All right, well, coming up after the break, we are talking about North Dakota. They took on the 9th-ranked team in the nation on Saturday on their home turf. We'll get you up to speed on what happened in Seattle with UND versus Washington.